Looks like I gotta go sign for this chair at the door, so.
Okay.
It's all you, BRB.
Alright, guys, we're in game number 2. The bottom part of Van Nuys Research Station. It's going to be the Orange Zerg Moosegills. In its opposition as the Red Terran, it's Iaguz. It is, of course, up 1-0. Took him a while to finally get there after being like 40 supply up, I think, consistently, 30 or 40, pretty consistently for the last 10 minutes. Moosegills had maybe like a 5-minute or less part where it was looking like maybe you could get the momentum with the Corruptors taking the medevacs and the Banelings rolling in and the Ling production, of course, being quite fast as well, they're Speedlings, and also Coda not being a big map, that maybe you could have done something. But I guess being a resilient Terran, as Terran is, he held on and he pushed forward. Maybe he could have ended it earlier. Maybe he's thinking that to himself and kind of kick himself over it. Or maybe he's like, well, a win's a win, no matter how you look at it, and I'm perfectly fine. I don't know. But it's up to Moosegills to get over this hump of ZVT that has been noted on his, his Liglac scores, right? Like, it's like something like 40%. It's really not that good. But as Rifkin was saying, he held on so long with Ling Baneling, and maybe it was more Iaguz's fault than Moosegills' like praiseworthy actions. But even so, that just means that, you know, Moosegills knows that, okay, Iaguz didn't do that well. Like, I didn't feel swamped, right? So I just need to do that. Maybe not go Corruptors, maybe go Mutas. And I could probably do pretty well. That's what I'm hoping he's thinking, because, well, it's not do or die yet. It is the winner's match. You do obviously want to get out in first place. Plus, there's the whole decider match curse that I would say I hope he isn't thinking of, but he might be. You know? Just like, I don't want to tell him that and be like, hey, you worried about facing Kane in the decider match? Because that means, like, the curse. Because you don't want to put that in their brain. That's mean. But I guess goes for something that's pretty standard. CC, barracks, gas. It's pretty standard, especially on a map like Van Nuys. Moosegills could have tried to kind of blind counter, quote unquote, like really counter, but just get something from knowing that a 14cc would be very popular on this map, and that you could probably go for gasless. Going for a quick 3 hatch before pool versus Terran is never advisable, but you know, going gasless could be like 50-50, because while Van Nuys is good for 14cc, it's also good for like a proxy barracks, you know, with proxy reapers, because there's all this dead space. He decides to play it safe, gets the speed anyways. He did make those early Lings as well. You know, he got like 10-12 Lings that I think he wanted to take on the Reapers, of course, to make sure they didn't get home and provide that a lot of buffer for the Hellions, but also there's basically 2 types of Terrans, ones that wait for 6 Hellions and ones that immediately send the first 2 Hellions out, and if you can get those, then that's really good. Hello.
Sorry for the white sensor bar, guys. I totally forgot that happens when we use our game heart add-on mode thing. The sensor bars are just, that's this little box refusing to render because it's on Zombie Gub's face. But I'm back, hello!
Hi.
And yeah, I have a brand new DX Racer chair. Thanks to our sponsors, Chairs for Gaming, they just arrived. I'll have to make a video of me poorly assembling that later.
Okay. Well, I just basically went over the last game, so yeah, it's a pretty standard game here. 3cc, in fact, so as standard as it gets. The Banshees did do some damage last game. I guess I'm a little surprised Iaguz didn't go for them again. Oh, they might just be getting them later as Starport is thrown down. A bunker.
We've actually been seeing, sorry, I'm trying to get my wits and get caught up. The bunker's not so crazy. We've actually seen a lot of Terran players start to play more blindly against this. Cactus Valley was another place this kept happening a lot too, where we saw this going down to the main. I don't think this is so insane, because I mean, you can always salvage it and yada yada yada, but it also guarantees that if there's gonna be a big, I don't know, a big blind Baneling bust, you're not totally screwed.
But Rifkin, it's 25 minerals. That nerf hurt Terran so much.
Which one? Where the build time got increased, or the?
The bunker. Did you see the nice username?
Yeah, that's why I was referencing it.
Really? Okay. The Hellbat thing was pretty good.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I love nice usernames, weird stuff he does with the custom things.
They'll compensate by reducing the build time. or increasing the fill time, as it were. I can't remember if it's back to what it was in like beginning of Wings of Liberty, or if it is changed. It's changed like 6 times.
I just feel like it so doesn't matter at this point. What I would love to see, honestly, a buff to though, would be Neo Steel Frame. Somehow find a way to make that worth using. Right? Somehow make it viable to put bunkers on the front line.
How about perdition turrets on your bunkers? I'm just saying.
I think that would be really cool too. But you know what? God forbid Terran gets something that can shoot ground. That's not a command center.
No. Something that shoots both up and down at attacks would be like really OP.
Actually, that does seem to be the way StarCraft 2 went, that I thought was so interesting. Because I feel like Brood War had so many more units that were versatile, shoot up or down. Whereas StarCraft 2 has such few units that do that, and they're all either down or up, not both.
I just liked how much detection was available in Brood War.
You know, just like
I
base
really
overlords.
hate VTs. Okay, well, like overlords, like Widow Mines could kill VTs, not detect.
I love on StarCraft.
Or Spider-Man.
From StarCraft 1 to StarCraft 2, like overlords forgot how to detect things. They just got dumber over time. They got blinder over time.
Yeah, like including mules with a scanner kind of makes sense. You know, you could argue for that, but overlords getting dumber doesn't make any sense.
A couple drones getting picked off here as Iaguz does find a pretty nice spot to find and catch Moosegills. Someone in chat asked if I am greedy and now have 2 DX Racers now. No, so for those who don't know, about 3-4 months ago, my old DX Racer, which I originally had gotten from Need for Seat, not Chairs for Gaming, which clearly is why it broke, because the Chairs for Gaming chair would never break. The steel frame on the bottom snapped because I made the mistake of jumping in the chair. Now there's another story to that altogether, but the actual like 4-inch steel just snapped. Is pretty bad. So I've used like a $90 Staples chair since then, and Chairs for Gaming was like, "No, bro, what are you doing? We're gonna hook you up."
I was imagining you with 2 chairs, like just jumping into either one as you cast. Look at me, look at me.
I can't believe what's happening right now. Hop. He's going down really quick. Hop. Let's just go back and forth. No, you know what it would be? It'd be like Tasia Styles. I put the one chair on top of the other chair and sit on that chair.
On it. Oh my god, you die. Like,
I am the tallest caster in all the world on my chair throne.
Dude, what's up with casters being really tall though?
I don't know, Shorty. You tell me.
Aww.
Sorry,
that's why we hired Gillyweed, so someone was shorter than me.
Yeah, that's why we got Gillyweed for the live event, not because she's awesome and an all-star. And
Nathanius.
Ooh, okay, I'm not going on that one, man. You don't tease a man for his height. I think women are okay because women are generally shorter than men, but like, that's just mean, dude. Nice shot there, goes off on the Banelings too. Still more to come. Baneling speed still not finished, and it probably won't be for a few more moments. Hellions have just got to do a great job cutting on the right side, but also splitting on the left side with the Marines. Like, is Iaguz playing, or is there Archon mode going on that we don't know about? That was some sick control.
This is what he wanted to do with that first attack on Coda. You know, the one that was kind of lame.
Yeah?
And didn't kill up any creep. Well, now he gets the 4th, he gets a lot of lings, and he clears up the creep.
Well, that and the Banelings, I mean, it's one thing to remove some of the lings, you're kind of cool, great consolation prize. But removing all the Banelings means that this next attack on the Moosegills is kind of like the one big, I gotta stop it here, there's no plan B. He's not morphing in more Banelings as we speak, there's no round 2 on the way. I mean, this is, it's gonna be hard. Just plain and simple. He's going to kite around, though. Widowmine's not getting those miracle shots. Marines get annihilated, and Moosegills will hold this push.
Yeah.
It's good, too, because like I said, that was kind of a weird way to phrase it, but it was like an all-in defense.
But where are the anti-air? I was going to say mutas, but then, of course, Corruptor's being on the production tab. So he's going to go into the Corruptor thing again. And like I was pointing out before, like where you're getting your chair, it almost worked. It had a moment where the momentum was so close, just tipping over. And if he could get that and actually get it to tip over, then that would be fantastic. But there was no, like, one thing. It was just basically, you know, micro versus micro, good macro from Iaguz versus decent macro from Moosegills. I don't know if he could really, like, find the magic ingredient that makes it work within the span of, you know, game to game.
Well, this is really interesting that we have those Corruptors coming out again. I really don't think they did a bad job last game. It's just, I am still... Whether it's because I'm a fuddy-duddy or I've just seen Snoot do it too many times or whatever the case may be, I'm just a big fan on the mutas. Corruptors are filling the same role as Mutalisks, but limited in what they can do as the follow-up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, Corruptors are perfectly fine when they're very aggressive, which is what we saw. Once he got aggressive, they started doing their job. Defensively, not so great. On their own, obviously they don't do anything. They're not Legacy of the Void. They're P. They're just kind of hanging in the air for that section of the game. But yeah,
Wow,
so some faith in Moosegills. Moosegills.
100 lings have died so far this game, but it's kind of funny because the context is so is 52 Marines, and if you think about it, that's actually a dead even trade. But lings still being the focus of Moosegills. Again, this guy made magic worker last game. I don't know, take a day, take a weekend, train with Nurcio. I mean, like, Moosegills has got some really sick styles already. I feel like he could take the style to the next level, but the problem is it does seem to cap out. And even right here, he's struggling to deal with the defense. He doesn't have that crazy offense like he did last time.
Only one of mine left over, though. We'll get a decent shot. Yeah, that was decent. That was
I think it's too many Marines, though, at the end of the day.
Yeah,
like,
looks like it.
Thor's going to push some of this back. Again, I want to stress, like, Iaguz actually transforms the Thors, because this will actually do more damage. But he's been focus firing a lot on the ground with the Thors. If he was just moving through this, these waste so many shots in the air. They're not shooting Banelings, they're not targeting the Lings. And who cares about the Corruptors, honestly? But this is like the one time in StarCraft 2, outside of a TvT explicitly, where we see the transformation mode for Thors come into play. That's worth noting. The Punisher cannons only deal like very marginally, like 4 or something. Like it's extra damage with a bit of extra range. It's not much, but it is better at single target.
Yeah. Oh, the split wasn't that great on the left side,
he's
but
got
has
this.
so many more Marines.
Stay to push through GG, yeah.
Oh god, no one tell Moosegills about the curse.
Shh.
Just be really quiet.
Alright, so I didn't get to play as during the last break, guys, on account of the fact that I had to go sign for that chair before the delivery guy got mad. So we'll play some ads now, but congratulations to Iaguz. He'll be the first one out of the group. Hype! And we'll see if Kane can get some revenge. Maybe see him on day 2, or if Moosegills will take the final series for a second time against the Zerg player. Either way, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Who is this? Marius Svar on Twitter says, the time pressure got me. I just had to order a t-shirt. Nice. So we're up to 232 sold in total. Again, it's just teespring.com/twitch/BaseTradeTV. You guys have 4 hours and 52 minutes and they're gone forever. I can't, again, like the story for this before we go to ads. We had timed this out to be like, oh, during DreamHack, we'll debut this and sell some t-shirts at DreamHack Cast. And then I got sick. We couldn't cast for like 2 days straight at the start of the campaign. It was rough. It was rocky. And I was scared we wouldn't sell any t-shirts. But we're up to 232 sold so far. That's fucking fantastic. Get them all you can, guys. 4 hours, less than 5 hours to go before they're gone forever. Thank you very much for tuning in, though, to the JORD Wood Watches Invitational. I think the AMA is still, it's kind of died down, but it's still going on if you guys got questions for the sponsor. And I guess before we go to break, you got any words, Zombie Grub? Anyone to thank for anything? I mean, I've just been kind of blitzing through this.
Oh, I'm not usually prepared for this.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know if you got donations or something. Like, I'm just...
Oh, no, I haven't. But thanks to everyone who has donated recently.
Where did you think I was going with that? Like, I'd like to
I
thank
have
the
no
Academy
idea.
Award.
That's what I was about to do. I was like, well, I'd like to thank my parents.
Like, I didn't know you were going. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for having sex and making me. Like, what the fuck?
Ugh.
Like, how do you... Okay, guys, break time. Break time. We'll see you in a bit. Thanks for watching. I like us, Zombie Grub. I don't think I would want to be any 2 other people.
What a way to put it. You think Archons ever say that to each other?
Hmm?
You think Archons ever say that to each other? Like, are they two, like, still 2 minds in the same body, and then, like, one looks over to the other, and they're like,
I like
just glad
us.
I'm with you. And the other one's like, no.
Yeah, the alternate was like Jerry in The Office, and nobody likes that guy. I cannot imagine spending eternity with him.
That's
I
the
thought
Archon
you
get, like,
meant, like,
stuck
cast-
behind shit. That's
See,
scary.
I thought you meant casting Archons. You're like, do you think like Artosis ever just turns to Tasteless? It's like, you know what, buddy? I like you. You seem like a good
They
guy.
do that every day. They cast.
Okay. Thanks. Ad time. See you guys in a bit.